This week on Undercover Boss Canada, the president of Pizza Nova turns doughboy and discovers what it's really like to be one of his own workers.
Do you remember which one it is?
No.
I would never serve a piece of cake that big.
But just days into the job, he's a kitchen wreck.
I burned it.
Ridiculous.
I concentrate on what we're doing.
Domenic Primucci has agreed to a radical transformation.
I got here.
He'll work in disguise as a trainee in his own pizza parlors.
I didn't know you were doing Robert.
You may have been recognized. You have a policy that it's free, or?
Yeah.
I am surprised to hear that.
And when his week of serving customers is up,
What can I do for you today?
he'll return to corporate headquarters and treat the hard workers he's met as if they're La Familia.
This isn't real.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see.
With the world economy in a fragile state, top corporations must adapt to survive. The bosses of some of Canada's biggest companies are about to take extreme action. To stay ahead of the game, they're going undercover in their own organizations. Pizza Nova has been rolling out the dough and piling on the cheese since '63. Today, the company has over 130 stores across Ontario.
My name is Domenic Primucci, and I am the president of Pizza Nova. We are celebrating our 50th anniversary. My father and his three brothers had started the business to bring a taste of Italy to Canada. My dad would work many hours in the evenings because we opened at 4 o'clock, so it was an evening business. It was a restaurant business.
More chili, if you like.
I've been making pizzas for many, many years, since I was a kid. I started going to work with my dad at a young age, when I was 13, 14 years old, and started to roll the dough, learned how to work the counter and servicing the customers. So I've got my training through a lot of it. A nice sweetness to it. We grow 5 to 10 locations a year. We don't go out and open up 50 locations in 1 year because we want to ensure that those 10 locations are successful. And we've been here for 50 years. We want to be here for another 50 years. Anna, why don't you come and try some of this? I've been married for 18 years to Anna, and we have 2 lovely children. Samuel is 14 years old, and Mara is 11 years old. I've been fortunate enough to spend more time with my kids at a young age than maybe my father had when he was building the company. Scholars! The pressure is there, definitely, because it's a family business, and it's about family entrusting me in continuing on our tradition. And I don't want to screw that up. Any restaurant you go into today has some sort of pizza on their menu. So competition is very, very fierce out there. 15 years ago, we only had 15 toppings on our menu. Today, we have over 30 toppings. And why? Because we need to differentiate ourselves, create a niche as we enter our period of expansion, continue to grow. And I want to see what's working out there. I want to see what we can improve on. I want to see what the challenges are at the store. Thank you for coming. As you know, we are in a very highly competitive environment where pizza is everywhere. I'm definitely concerned about what happens to our product and what happens to our service. So I've decided to work in disguise and go undercover.
Interesting. You have to do something with that recognizable voice.
See you in a week.
Good luck.
I think to a degree, Dominic will have to be careful if somebody is too knowledgeable about what is going on and they'll start having thoughts. Where's this guy from? Who is he? What's going on?
While undercover, my alias will be Robert Gilmore, a bookkeeper at a food distribution company, and I'm looking for part-time work. I'll tell people that I've agreed to take part in a documentary about the fast food industry. I got hair again.
Look like a nerd.
Look like a nerd, thanks.
I wouldn't have recognized him. I'd have to take a good second look at him to say that was him.
Miss you. By going undercover, I think that I'm going to gain the understanding of what our franchisees and what our employees go through, but I think it's going to be high risk. Because if they recognize me, then their attitude may change, and I won't get the true information.
Coming up, His first day on the job.
I've been making pizzas since I was a kid.
And the boss struggles to get a grip. And later on, he's accused of portion distortion.
I would never serve a piece of cake that big to a kid that small.
The other day, Domenic Primucci was the big cheese at Pizza Nova, but he's been adding extra toppings. He's changed his appearance, allowing him to work incognito on his own shop floors. It's noon, and he's about to start his first shift as an average Joe.
I'll be on the front line today making pizzas, and it's the most important part of our business, as that's what we do as a company. I'm going to see one of our busiest locations, and I just want to ensure that the quality is not being compromised for speed. It's very vital, the consistency of our product and our ingredients, to ensure that our customers receive the same product every time they order.
Mohammed is unaware that his trainee this afternoon is actually the company's Mr. Big.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Today is a very busy day.
A typical shift for Mohammed starts with preparing all the raw ingredients to make about 200 pizzas.
To us and put it all there. What I do is I put it left and right. This takes the bubble away. I try to scratch it. I usually go like 2
that's
liters
nice.
around. And this sauce, 5 ounce. For the cheeses, 5 ounce, 40 pieces. I go all the way around.
Mohammed is paying a lot of attention to detail. I'm really happy with the way he's making pizzas. They're even and consistent, and that's all we ask of our pizza makers.
You can open one door.
Oh, you want me to? Okay. I'm not used to doing this.
Try to scratch it. Doing
Stretching?
okay. Yeah.
So, like that. I used to be pretty good at flipping the pizza up in the air, but I guess, as you can see, I was a little bit rusty there, and I kind of flopped it a little bit, but this is now way too big.
Robert has to do more practice and more challenge.
Where are you originally from, Mohammed?
I'm originally from Iran.
You've been here long, or?
I've been here around 27 years when the Iran and Iraq war was started. I was almost 14 when I went to war.
Wow.
Age of 18, I decided to escape. By the time I was leaving, and they saw me in the highway, in the road, and they shoot me from behind.
Wow.
And I had a couple in my legs and my back. I got to the mountain and I got to the rebels. And these guys, they thought I am an army side, and they shot me in my stomach too. Took me 12 days to make it to Iraq. I got arrested there by the rebels, and I got 2 more shots in my stomach.
You still had the bullets in you from the original ones?
Yeah.
Wow.
Took me 15, 16 hours after. I saw I am inside the Turkish country. I stayed in the streets there, sleep in the parks, and I find the United Nations. They helped me out. They took me to hospital. They give me the visas, everything. They bring me here. And from then, that was it. I was here since then.
It's unbelievable what Mohammed's been through. It's heart-wrenching to hear a story like that, and it's really, it tells you about how strong individual he is. That's what you like to do on your spare time.
I usually working all the time.
Usually working?
Yeah.
If you have free time, what do you like to do?
Spend more time with my son and my family.
Mohammed spends a lot of time here, and the reason why he does is because he's got a family and he wants to give back to his son. It just takes back memories. And my father worked long days and nights to help his family out.
When we are busy, we cannot slow down. We have to do faster.
I can't be slow. Trying to work fast.
We have to try to work faster.
We have to try to work
and because we are getting very busy now, you never know in this pizza place, 1 second, in half an hour, you see we get 30, 40 orders.
Is that enough cheese, Mohammed?
I'm sure that's good.
It's great to see that nobody's cutting corners just to try to get it done faster. They just picked up the speed of it. Oh, that one slipped right out of my hands. Okay, where's the garbage? Sorry, guys. It got away from me.
I don't use this one. I just, see, I do it with my fingers.
When you started here, they give you lots of training on how to do all this?
Myself, I never got trained.
How did you learn all that?
Just by working.
Just by working? So do you think there's enough training?
What I see is I work in different areas, different places, different pizza novas. Very different. Each other is different.
So you don't believe that it's consistent?
So many stores, they don't do the same way.
Our mandate is to have that consistent product. And I think I'm going to take that back to our team and ensure that we get better training out there. Okay?
That's done for today.
We're done for the day. The rush is done.
The rush is done.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mohammed.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
Okay. There's a couple things that I take away from today is that Mohammed really is diligent in following the Pizza Nova recipes and procedures, which is fantastic. And secondly, that there's not enough training. And I think that we really need to look at that the franchisees give our new employees or existing employees some training.
Coming up, things go from bad
Do you remember which one it is?
No.
He is struggling.
to worse.
I burned it. Gotta concentrate on what we're doing.
You got to remember.
Demoted Pizza Nova boss Domenic Primucci is about to start his second day working undercover.
Today I'm going to be working with the counter person and seeing how our customer service is, how they interact with the customer. Are they happy? Are they friendly? Are they making the customer comfortable? Where this location is situated, there's a lot of walk-in traffic, so it's vital that the counter person generates sales.
Hi.
How are you? I'm looking for Sarah.
Thank you. I'm Sarah.
Oh, hi, Robert.
Customer service is super important to me. It's always important that the customer leaves the store happy and they want to come back.
We're finishing preparing our window for the morning. First thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to wash our hands as we're working with food, so that's really important. Slide it between the tray and the pizza.
Just bring it back out. Don't want to drop it.
No. And there's guides in the board here to make sure that all our slices are the same size. Just let the line in the board guide your cutter, and then we just place it up in the window. We have tags in the front, so it tells them what the ingredients are on the pizza. The gourmet slice is important because it's a different price option than some of our other slices. If the gourmet was a little more obvious for the customers, because it doesn't stand out to them, so they get sometimes surprised because our gourmet slices are $4.85 a piece.
The gourmet ones is one of the slices that we do want to sell, and we want to ensure that the customer is not surprised when we ring it up on the cash register. You're suggesting to put it a little bit larger.
Yes, make the gourmet stand out. They need to understand which
Price
slices are
structure,
are the gourmet.
I think that the idea of making the word gourmet a little bit larger on the slice card is a great idea.
Hello. Make sure you got it balanced because it's a little bit of a walk. And then we're gonna go to the pizza oven. Open it up, there's a tray in there for the slices.
Perfect.
Okay, would you like to grab a deluxe out for this gentleman here? You remember which one it is?
Yeah, no.
He's got 18 slices to remember today, so that's a lot.
Cheese is right here.
He is struggling a little bit.
Okay, so let's go check on our slice.
Oh.
I'm gonna take your paddle.
Oh, okay. Need the paddle. Forgot about that.
Anything else for you today? If you would like to go check on the slice and just don't forget your paddle.
Oh, that's true. Keep forgetting that.
It's a very important tool.
Yeah, okay.
He keeps forgetting the paddle when he goes to take the slices out of the oven,
Keep forgetting.
which is slowing him down, which is going to impede on the customer when we're busy.
It would be nice if they created a pizza oven for slices in the front, because sometimes when we're busy, it's hard to get the slices in there because they're full with orders. If the orders are lined up, there's not necessarily enough room. We get very busy, so sometimes it's fighting for space.
Adding a slice oven for the counter person to work at this location might be a good idea because it may speed up the service when there's a lot of walk-in traffic. There you go, sir. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
I always like to
Yeah,
tell them
that's
to
a good.
enjoy.
Sarah's great in customer service. You know, she talks to the customers.
Good, thanks. How are you?
She really makes them feel comfortable and welcome.
You too. See you later. Good.
As a counter person, Sarah's doing a great job. When the customers are coming in, she's upselling.
Would you like to make that a combo and add your drink for 40 cents?
She's doing what is expected of her. Hi, how are you? Well, how can I help you?
Robert, he could be a little more bubbly and upbeat and bigger smile on his face. I think he'll get there, but right now he's still just a little bit rocky.
So we have a birthday party coming in this afternoon, and it's actually coming in about 20 minutes, so we got a lot of work to do. We got to do it quick.
20 minutes to get ready for a birthday party. It's not a lot of time. No, I don't know how to work this, so this doesn't seem to work. Let's try this again.
Do you want to do the ribbon and I'll do the balloon?
No, I want to make sure I get this.
Down.
I'll give it up to the pro.
I love planning events, doing parties and things
Oh, do
like
you?
that. I
Yeah.
also do that in my outside of Pizza Nova life.
Oh, wow, so you got 2 jobs.
It keeps me busy.
Yeah.
But even when I was younger, I had my own business with my friend and we started a day camp for children. I've always been doing events. It's always a challenge, you always learn something new, so it's kind of fun that way. I went to school to be executive administrative course. That was about 12 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So it's part of the reason why I work so hard too, because that's it's a debt that never goes away, it seems, because my mom wasn't able to pay for me to go to school. She got into a car accident. Thankfully, she was okay, but she still has injuries from it. So I work hard to try and keep myself afloat and help my mom out to the best of my abilities, because we don't come from wealth, so we just do what we gotta do to get by.
When I heard Sarah's personal story, I really felt for her because she's very dedicated, works hard, and really is a true family person that really wants to help out her mom. What about Dad? Or?
My dad passed away when I was 3.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So yeah, it's always been just me and my mom.
So.
But she taught me how to be a hard worker.
Yeah, she did. She did. And,
Sorry, we just got to hurry up here a little bit because we do have the kids showing up soon.
Coming up, it's a piece of cake.
That was a ridiculous-sized piece of cake.
And later, is the party finally over?
Yes, how are you? Robert.
I think I may have been recognized.
Secret boss Domenic Primucci has needed constant supervision.
Do you remember which one it is?
Yeah, no.
Don't forget your paddle.
Keep forgetting that.
He is struggling a little bit.
And now it's rush hour.
Them with the door. Hi, guys. Hi. Come on in, take a seat.
Hi, kids.
I'm Sarah, and this is Robert. We're going to be serving you guys today and making sure you guys have a great time today. Okay, what can I get you guys to drink?
Apple juice? No shaking. Root beer party. It's kind of hectic in here because the kids are asking for drinks. We're going back and forth. Things are dropping on the floor. We're trying to keep the place clean, but the kids are having a lot of fun, and that's what all matters.
Okay, guys, who's hungry?
Pizza's coming. Go ahead, guys.
Okay,
enjoy.
dig in.
Dig in.
It's quiet. It must be good. We're going to let them go for a little bit. Just kind of constantly glancing over, making sure they're happy, everyone's good, no one looks like they're upset. And you have to keep in mind our customers are still coming in. The store is not closed. So it's just going to be a matter of multitasking. Hi there. Sure, is that everything?
Pepperoni slice.
For here to go? Pepperoni slice to go, please, Robert.
Okay. How's it coming here? How was the pizza?
I think he's paying a little bit too much attention to the party and not focusing on everything else that he has to do. You definitely should check on that slice.
Oh, boy.
Is it okay?
I burned it.
He put a slice in the oven and kind of forgot about it, and it burnt, and we can't really have that happening on a regular basis.
Gotta concentrate on what we're doing. I'm burning pizzas too now.
You gotta remember,
Yeah.
especially when it's the last one of its kind,
Oh, yes.
because then you can't replace it with a new one. You really got to be able to multitask. I stand behind the product. I do see areas for improvement.
What type of things would you do?
I think our menu is a little confusing to look at. We get a lot of complaints about our menu, actually. The pictures are deceiving. If you look at our sandwiches here, it shows that they come with all these ingredients on them, and they don't. And then the other thing that we get complaints on is the pizza pricing. It's priced for 1 pizza or for 2 pizzas. It's very confusing, and people get very annoyed having to try and figure out how the pricing works. There's room for improvement on it to make it a little more customer friendly.
I'll have to look into that, see if we can come up with a better solution.
The other thing I think that could be benefit is the second cash register. We're very limited here as to how fast we can go. And I think there should be like either a portable one that we can bring in during busy times to help get the customers in and out, because they start to get frustrated, as anyone does, if they have to wait in line.
I think during those busy days, Sarah's got a great point with the second cash register. I hope I don't drop it.
Hope you don't put the candles out either.
Oh, that's true. Wow, that's a job. Boy, how big a cake do you like?
First piece is for you, Adam.
This big? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I would never serve a piece of cake that big to a kid that small. They might get an upset tummy. That was a ridiculous-sized piece of cake.
He's the birthday boy, so he gets the big piece. Kids seem to be having a great time, and I think maybe that's something that we should look into doing more of, and getting the word out to our franchisees and see what we can do.
I had an awesome time here.
Did you have an awesome time? I'm so glad.
Thanks so much.
You're very welcome.
There are future customers, and she knows that. Whew.
And that's a party.
And that's the party.
And now
that's
the
the
fun
big
part.
mess.
One piece of advice I could give Robert if he wanted to do this for a living is really perk up on the perkiness and smile with the big smiles and just listen. You really got to listen to the customers. Okay, Robert, that's it. That's the end of our shift today.
Oh my gosh, that went by quick. Thank you for showing me it. I've learned a lot. It's been a great day today because I love being out in the front lines, dealing with the customers, serving the customers, and it was enjoyable to see that someone out there really cares about them. I think the employees are kind of opening up to me because I'm not the president, and they see me as a trainee. So I think I'm finding out some things that I wouldn't have found out if I'd walked in as Domenic, as president of Pizza Nova.
Coming up,
I didn't know you were Robert.
a high-risk reunion. Is the boss about to be busted by his own staff?
Is there something? I think I may have been recognized.
Domenic Primucci, a boss working in disguise, is about to start his third day on the job.
Today I'm going to a location in Scarborough, Ontario to visit Mona. This location is very high risk for me because she knows me very well, as I was at her husband's funeral. He just passed away tragically a few months back, and he ran the business for 22 years. Mona doesn't have any restaurant experience, so I really want to see how she's doing and how she's coping. Hi, looking for Mona?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, how are
Robert,
you? Nice to meet you.
Get trained?
Oh my God. Robert. I didn't know you were Robert. Come here. Yeah.
Well, I think I may have been recognized. Getting ready to get out there.
Looks nice with the different hair.
It looks completely different. Okay, Mona, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Is there something?
You are Domenic.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am. But please, I'm here for a reason. We want to become more efficient, better, at what we do. So
Right.
for me to understand, I have to be in the stores
In the store to find out.
But I don't want to be as myself.
Right.
Really doesn't surprise me that Mona and Nima recognized me right off the get-go.
Right away, I know he was Domenic. There is
Started.
no difference between you and Robert.
Yeah, good.
I teach you whatever
My
I
name
know.
is Robert. Yes,
And
Robert.
you
Thank
teach
you.
me whatever you know too.
You're helping your mom in the business.
I deal with the customer. I like to build relationships.
That is very smart of you to do that.
Such a great boy.
Such a great point. Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
love
nice.
you. Let's go make a pizza. Can you put in the kitchen?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
The back?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't do anything until you come. I find that stretching pizza is the best part. Same thing as when you're a child, you play with Play-Doh. So I try my best. Even pizza is very important for the taste. Customer likes to taste it's all the same, not one part thin and the other part thick. I think I have done a good job here.
Yes, you've done a great job. Mona is very concerned about ensuring that the customer gets the same product at all times.
So, see, my pizza it doesn't bubble at all because I stretch it very well.
You're a good pizza maker.
Yeah.
Mona's doing a fantastic job with very little experience. I know she's only been here 5 months, but she's really taken to heart, and I'm very, very happy about that.
It's ready, Joe. How are you today?
good.
You good? Everything's fine?
Everything's fine.
Yeah. Thank
See you later.
you.
Thanks.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
I know.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Sometimes I receive this slice containers like that.
Oh, yes. It seems like it's already broken.
Yes.
Thing.
Another thing, I find out
One thing.
what is different between this and that.
It's not consistent.
No.
I really appreciate Mona showing me different things that are her concerns, because it's very important to our franchise owners that they do get the right supplies.
Oh, you gotta take this.
Hi,
out.
welcome.
Hello,
It's
how are you?
Great. Yourself?
Good, I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. What can I do for you today?
Can I get an extra large pizza? Just cheese, please? Only
Jumbo
cheese?
pizza with just cheese. Anything to drink with that?
No, I'm fine.
So that's $18.52, please.
Out of 20, please?
Okay, 20. 5.
Thank you.
Be about 15 minutes. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to do some cheese. What do we
I'm
do?
gonna do some cheese for you.
Okay. Careful on my fingers.
Yeah.
You gotta have.
You don't want the customer catch your finger inside
Yeah.
of pizza.
That cheese slicer that Mona has here is old, and it's dangerous because there's no protection for your hands. So I need to look at that and get her a proper apparatus or proper machine. Okay, let's make this pizza.
Robert needs to spread all the ingredients evenly. It's very important for pizza to have a great taste and look. Can I help you?
No.
It has to be the same. Consistently has to be the same. Not one is good, one is not good. Try to make a little bit interesting for them.
Okay. Okay, great. Wow.
Our next job's boxes.
Okay, great. So you're showing me the tricks of the trade.
Exactly.
How do you feel with giving your mom a hand?
I try to do as much as I can. I was studying hospitality management.
Okay.
Right now, I just want to focus more on the family. And once our family is stable, everything's fine, then I go back to study and finish it all.
I think that's very noble of you to, drop school at your young age and to help out your mom and the business. I think that's fantastic.
I feel like it's the right thing to do. And I know he's up there in heaven. He's looking at us. He's proud of what we're doing. Yes. And especially he's proud of my mom, because my mom, she's giving everything she's got, and she doesn't give up.
Nima is a very strong individual, very caring, a very family-oriented person where he's given a part of his dream in life to help out his mom, Mona, get back on her feet and be successful. I care a lot about our franchisees. Mehdi was with us for 22 years, and it was very shocking to hear of his death. And we treat all our franchisees as a family, and whatever it takes to do, we will help them out to become successful at their businesses. I know, but it's a few months ago that Mehdi passed away with leukemia, and came to see how you guys are doing, how you're coping.
It was a shock for everyone. He was here even 2 days before he goes to hospital. I didn't have chance to say bye to him. And
he was a strong man. And you're a strong individual, too.
In the morning, he told the nurse that call my wife. He just said, call my wife. So, and then that's the last thing he said to the nurse, and we never see him awake anymore. But I know he's somewhere better than here.
I'm sure he's looking down at you and proud of you for what you've done. You're a strong woman.
Thank you.
And you've been able to carry on what his dream was.
It was very challenging, and it's because we just moved to the new house.
Wow.
And then I thought, how should I handle this? Should I sell the house?
Right.
So I try my best.
Mona is a very, very strong woman, with the challenges that she was brought upon when her husband passed away tragically. And I think that because she has that strong, positive attitude, she'll be fine.
Would you like anything else, sir? No, thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Thanks. Most important for me is interact with people, understanding their feeling. So we talk. That's the most important thing. And then it brings business to me at the end, but my main part is not just money. When I go home, I feel like I did something positive.
Big hug. Thank you.
Thank you too much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I came here today to see Mona and see her challenges and see what's working, what's not working, and generally everything is doing well. But I learned some things that need to be fixed, and we'll take that back.
Coming up, there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Do you have a policy that it's free, or?
Yeah.
I am surprised.
And later, the workers the boss met are called into the boardroom for a meeting they'll never forget.
Oh, jeez.
Pizza Nova president Domenic Primucci is having a rough week as a trainee in his own restaurants.
Oh! Gotta concentrate on what we're doing.
You gotta remember.
Is there something?
You are Domenic.
But he's been gaining valuable insight into the family business he's helping grow.
I think our menu is a little confusing to look at.
So do you think there's enough training?
So many stores, they don't do the same way.
It's Friday, and he's about to start his last shift working undercover.
Today I'll be working with one of our delivery drivers. It's very critical to our business because it represents 65% of our sales, and I need to see if it's done right. Because it's a rural community, the drivers have a little longer distances to travel, so it's crucial that we get to the customer on time. I'm a little bit nervous, just don't want people to recognize me. Hi, Derek?
Yep.
Robert Gilmore.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm here for training.
Yep. So if you'd like to come on back.
Coming back?
Yep.
Okay.
We have a sweater and a jacket for you.
Okay, perfect. If the driver doesn't give the friendly service, they are just 7 digits away from the nearest competitor.
All right. It was good on you.
Where do you see that, where your delivery...
Where they come?
Yeah.
There's just right here is a delivery screen beside the bags.
Oh. We have a system to check out every time we leave with a delivery, so the call center knows that the order has left the store.
I love trying to think of new ideas, how to get my job done faster and how to get anything done faster, really, even for other people. So the deliveries, we put them up on top of the oven to keep them hot while they're waiting. We'll take these, nice and hot.
Derek is very into doing his job correctly and really making sure that the customer is served properly and efficiently.
So there's 2 heaters in there, one on the top and one on the bottom.
And that keeps the pizzas warm.
Yep, it'll keep the pizzas warm until it gets to the house.
Tonight, Derek will drive around 100 miles making deliveries.
So does it take long to get to this house?
No, it doesn't take long.
You usually have to get it there in a certain amount of time?
Yeah, usually it's 35 minutes, so we try and beat that.
Do you have a policy that it's free, or?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes over that time. They'll usually give it to them.
I am surprised to hear that Derek says that there is a time policy or it's free because we don't have one here at Pizza Nova.
It's best if you don't put the pop on top of the pizza because it's heavy. So it will actually sit on the box lid and push the lid down into the top of the pizza, and then their toppings will get stuck to the lid. We've actually tried the tripods in there and it works. The problem is we always forget to put them in.
Okay.
Careful too, some people don't salt their driveways.
Okay, you're gonna show me everything to do?
Yeah, well there's nothing out front to pick up or give to them, so.
What's the first thing you do? Greet them?
Yeah, smile and say hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
How's it going, Derek?
Not bad, you?
Good to see you.
Good to
How
see
much
you.
is it?
Derek is an individual that really loves his job, and it's great for business, it's great for him, and making a little bit extra money with tips.
Have a good night. It's easier to hold under the pizzas.
Under the bag here?
Yeah, one hand, open the flap, and then you slide out the pizzas to the
way.
customer.
Oh, that's a great tip. Thanks. Back to the store, I guess?
Yep.
It's cold out there.
It is. Customer service is very important, so customers keep coming back knowing that we care about them and their business.
So how do you think that went? I mean, other than it was really cold, my hands are kind of frozen now, but...
No, it went very well. When I'm at the customer, I like to take my time with them so that it's more personal. It's not like a hit and run type deal.
You know, even the customer, I noticed he knew your name, so I guess you're pretty well known around here.
Not to toot my own horn, but I have one customer who they ordered like once every night of 1 week just to find out what days I worked. Because they're ordering for a while and they just were random days and it was never one I was working on.
So they wanted you as their delivery driver.
They're like 5 times the charm. So.
Well, that's fantastic. You know? That's great news.
Yeah.
Delivery is an integral part of our business, and with individuals like Derek out there who take to heart their job, it's amazing what he can accomplish.
Remember how I said I like to do things faster?
Yeah,
and I
that's
was
right,
trying to come up with ways.
You got something?
Yep. I came up with this because it takes a while to do lasagna. To make sure each piece is the exact same or close to, you just make the marks with a knife.
Okay.
And it makes cutting the lasagna very quick. It used to take 20 minutes, now it takes 5.
I think Derek's caught on with something with having an apparatus to cut the lasagna in even slices, and I think we can improve on that, and I think that maybe there's something there for the team to work on.
So when we come in and there's an order up, we take a look. We have an open hand. I always grab it and bring it back.
When Derek does things more efficiently and he comes up with these ideas to be a little bit faster, it helps out because we can get to the customers on time and deliver their pizzas hot. You have any other siblings? Or?
Yeah, my sister's married and she has one child, my nephew Colin. He's just over a year now.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I have 3 other brothers.
Wow, big family.
Yeah, 5 of us.
What about your parents? They still live in Tottenham? Or?
Oh, yeah, my parents live in Tottenham there, at the house I grew up in. So, and I'm helping to pay for it still. So,
helping pay? And,
yeah. My dad, he's laid off in his 50s, so since then he's been like trying to get something, but no one's really willing for it, so he's been temping. He helped me when I, was making bad choices and not doing things I should be doing. I just, I want the house to stay in our family, so I'm giving him money every week, but we get by.
Family's really important to me, and I really understand what he's doing, and it's very heartwarming. Here's your paper.
Thanks.
Yeah.
How are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. What I love the most about my job is when I get to go to houses and talk to the customers and get to know them. This is way more than just about the money. It's about making them feel good, knowing that we care about them. That goes a very long way. Looks like it's the end of our shift.
Thank you for taking the time and showing me everything that you do.
Yeah, no problem. I hope you learned a lot.
Oh, definitely did. Thanks. Right. Thanks, Derek. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
And maybe we'll cross paths someday again.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Okay, take care.
Have a good night.
I definitely have a better understanding of how our in-store operations work through our employees or the staff. They had some great suggestions. And I think there are things that we can improve on, but also great ideas that we can take back.
Coming up, staff find out that there's more to their trainee than meets the eye.
I'm Domenic Primucci.
Hi.
Surprise.
It's nice to meet you.
Domenic Primucci has gone back to wearing his old uniform, but he has a new swagger and a new attitude.
Hello, hello again.
Hi.
How's everybody?
Good, how are you?
Oh, good, good. How was your week?
All right. Yeah, we're more interested in yours.
Our employees and franchisees are very, very passionate about our business, which is really refreshing to me to hear that and see that. As a franchisor, we need to try to make their life a little easier for them and work on some things that they have some concerns on. One of the employees talked about the menu board. I know that we've tabled that issue a few times, but maybe it's time for us to take a look at it again and see what we can do. One thing that I saw that I really had to bite my tongue at times too, the tripods that are in the pizza boxes, we have to remind them to use them more often, especially when there's a box of wings on top. The box seems to start to collapse. So let's get to it, and thank you.
Welcome back,
Mohammed, Sarah, Derek, Nima, and Mona have been summoned to HQ. None of them know what's about to happen, but they're all getting a slice of the action.
Hi, Derek. Do I look familiar to you?
Yeah, your hair was slightly different.
Not really.
Well, I'm Domenic Primucci. I'm president of Pizza Nova.
Super.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So I wanted to work undercover and go out and see what's happening in our stores. Your energy was fantastic, and you had some great ideas, like the slice oven, extra cash. I'm going to get my senior team to look into it to see what we can do.
Oh, great.
And then you had another idea with the slice cards. We're going to fix that. We're going to make them bigger, and we're going to send them out to all our stores.
Oh, wow.
And I love your passion for special events. We talked about that. That's what you love to do.
Yeah.
And you showed it when we had the birthday party. I'd like to offer you a position here at the head office at Pizza Nova, running our pizza making workshops.
With the kids?
With the kids, yes, exactly.
Oh, that's wonderful.
To do that, you're going to be running around the city. So I'm going to get you a car so you can do. No, I'm not kidding you. You need to get around the city.
This isn't real.
This isn't real. Oh, this is 100% real.
My own car?
It's 100% real.
Oh, wow.
And
I'm actually shaking a little bit right now. I can't believe what just happened to me. Wow. I'm really excited to get started.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Yeah, big hug.
When you're in the front lines, you don't think that anyone notices except for the customers, so it feels wonderful to be recognized for that.
Hi, Mohammed. I was very, very pleased that you were very diligent, hardworking, dedicated to Pizza Nova. You knew how many ounces exactly of sauce, cheese, and so on and so forth had to go on that pizza. You mentioned something that really, really concerned me a bit. We talked about training, and we'd like to start a pilot program to train some of our frontline staff, like yourself. And I want you to be the first person to go through that. Go to our training center. We'll pay you for the week and help us build this program.
Why not?
Why not?
I will do it.
I know your family is very, very important to you. So I want to make something fun. I want you to have a paid vacation to Disney World, Florida. We're going to look after everything, the traveling, the hotel, and so on and so forth.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Don't be sorry. I want your 6-year-old boy to have a trip that he'll remember for a long, long time.
Thank you.
You know, you've been through a lot. You're a survivor, and I want to help you out. I want to give you also $5,000.
Thank you. My son is my world. I do everything for him. And what he offered me that made me so excited. And I don't know how I'm going to tell him this.
Dirk, I learned a lot working with you. You had some great tricks of the trade that I didn't know. But there's one thing that I've noticed that we weren't quite clear on our company policy, which was that we give free pizzas if it's late.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
No?
Generally, no, that's not Pizza Nova's policy. But having said that, really comes through that you care about the customer. You are a very innovative person. I loved your idea of the lasagna cutter. I'd love to take that and make a mold of it and use it in all of our stores, chain-wide.
That's amazing.
I know family is very important to you. Whatever you make, you help out your father as much as possible. And you don't want your parents to lose your childhood home. You have so many memories there. So what I want to do, I want to cut you a check to help you out for $10,000.
Holy jeez. Wow. Thank you. I never expected that I'd be sitting across from Domenic Primucci. It feels amazing to be recognized by the president for what I do for customers, and even in my own personal life.
Mona, Nima, I'm very impressed, from 6 months ago when Mehdi passed away. It was a very sad moment. You wanted to move forward and keep Mehdi's dream alive.
And I really appreciate what you did. And
we have to work as a team.
Appreciate.
Exactly.
Nima, I'm really proud of you. I've learned a lot, with some of our suppliers, with the pizza slice clamshell. It doesn't close properly or it rips. We're going to look into it and try to rectify it. But one thing that really, really concerned me, when I was cutting the cheese, that's really, really dangerous. So I'm going to get you a new machine, new industrial cheese grater.
Wow, thank you so much.
I think it's important that your employees are safe too.
Absolutely right.
We had a conversation about, the last 5-6 months. You didn't have a lot of time for yourself to grieve and really reflect and just to be on your own. So what I want to do for you, Mona, I want to send you to a spa for a weekend with a companion to get wined and dined and to relax and not to worry about anything.
Oh my God.
Because you need something like that. Don't worry about the store.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Nima, you quitting school really hit home to me. Extremely noble of you to do that. But education is very important.
Yeah.
I want to pay 1 year's tuition for you.
Oh my goodness. That's unbelievable, Domenic.
Before Mehdi passed away, he bought a new house, and I want to help out with that.
Oh.
I'm going to give you $15,000 to help pay for the mortgage.
I can't take it. It's too much.
That's a gift from me to you to help out you in these tough times.
It's literally a miracle for us, and it'll be very good for us too.
Yeah, that is a good word, miracle. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely glad that I went undercover. It really touched home because all the employees and the franchisees that I did meet, it's all about their family, and it's reassuring to see that, especially in today's day and age, that people really still care about their families. And, it's an extension of who we are as a brand. We're working as a team.